Okay. Just because it's funny, CT, you did just receive a donation.
For the cause. It's gonna be me getting voted out because of it, but
All right, host, let me know when you're ready. AK Austin, let me know. Okay, we have enough viewers. People didn't get confused and leave. Okay. All right, everyone. One second. Host, please check the chat. Okay. Before I read the votes, it's final 6. If you would like to play a hidden immune idol for yourself, now is the time to do so. All right.
I would like to play the idol for myself.
Okay, Katie on. If you do have an idol, any votes cast against you will not count. Katie, you do have an idol, so any votes cast against Katie will not count. Okay, I will now read the votes, everyone. First vote, Katie does not count. Second vote, Katie does not count. Third vote, Katie on does not count. Fourth vote, Katie on does not count. Fifth vote, Victoria. Sixth vote, Chris Thomas. We have a tie. We have a tie between Chris Thomas and Victoria. What we are going to do, everyone besides those two people are going to re-vote. You can either vote for Victoria or Chris Thomas. Please vote now. There should only be 4 votes. One more vote.
JS, can you check your messages real quick?
Thank you. Okay. One second. Okay. I will now read the votes. Can't play idols at this point. First vote, Victoria. Second vote, Chris Thomas. Third vote, Chris Thomas. And the fourth vote is for Victoria, which means we are tied again. Here's what happens. Chris, Thomas, and Victoria. Everyone else is going to have an open discussion. If they can unanimously agree to vote for Chris Thomas or for Victoria, we will, that will be the decision. However, if you guys do not unanimously decide, since Steve is safe and Katie An is safe and Chris Thomas and Victoria, you guys couldn't decide between, we will do rocks between Rue and Swale. So I will give 1 minute decision. I mean, I'll give you guys 1 minute to discuss. So unmute yourselves. It's really just a discussion between Steve, Rue, Katie, and Swale. If you guys want to unanimously agree to go one way or the other, go.
Yeah, I mean, I'll speak first. I'm not gonna vote for Chris after he has me saved right now. So it's either Vic or Rocks.
I just want to clarify. Steve was given the necklace from Chris Thomas, so that is why Steve is safe. Katie is safe from Rocks because she played an idol on herself.
If that's the case.
Yeah, I'm now, Swiss cheese. So I vote Victoria. I'm voting Victoria again.
Yeah, I'll vote Victoria.
Sorry, Queen.
I tried.
Steve and Katie, you get equal say here.
Yeah, I'm for it. I'm game.
I'm voting Vic.
Sorry, I love you, Victoria.
Okay, so Steve,
I wish
you're
everything
voting.
didn't crumble.
Steve, you're voting for Victoria.
Yep.
Katie, you're voting for Victoria.
Yes.
Rue
Yep.
and Swale.
Yeah, it's the greatest partnership.
right.
But I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Victoria. They have unanimously decided not to go to Rocks and to vote you out. Vic, you are the 13th person voted out of Survivor Maryland Generations at Quar and the 5th member of the jury.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. It's been such a blast. It's 3 a.m. here, but I'm so excited I got to spend the day with you guys. And
You have to
really
stay up for the jury.
I know. But I'll be sitting on my bed and not like in this uncomfortable chair. But no, I really am looking forward to seeing the rest of the game. And I also really want to plug the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. As Santi said, when he got voted out, it's a really great cause and I think especially relevant for the time. So thank you so much for all your support and looking forward.
Good work, Vic. Good seeing you.
Thank you so much, Victoria. Such a pleasure. Final 5. We're going to do a 3-minute break. Go for it. And then there will be no more breaks until the final 3.
Oh, I don't think I'm muted. Oh my God. Whoa, that was a round. That was crazy. Oh my God. I need to send a new StreamYard link, so I'm not very prepared, and I think it's gonna be a really short break, so I won't invite anyone on unless, I don't know, LeCompte, if you're there, text me if you want, or if anyone is around and really wants to come on, text me. I know it's just gonna be a really quick break. Wow, oh my God. I want to make sure I'm muted on the feed. I'm going to leave computer audio. Chris Thomas, you can't hear me, right? Okay, you can't hear me. We're not going to get the jurors. Actually, let me see if they're in a. Oh, I can't get to their breakout room. So I think they're on and off screen right now. So we're not going to get the jurors too much in advance. Oh my God, that tribal! Holy crap! So apparently, Katie, after Chris gave immunity, switched her vote last second to Chris. To force that tie. And I don't know if she just wanted to let them make the decision later. I don't know if she knew that Rue and Swale weren't both voting with her. What a mistake back-to-back rounds to tell people who the vote was. I mean, I understand that I think it benefited a lot of people to do that a lot in this game, but it was going to catch up to them later on. You can't just tell people when they have idols forever, and those idols were sitting there waiting. And I think the only thing I'm surprised by is that they didn't learn their lesson from the last round. And really, Chris Thomas, I think, said it. But I guess, with those breakout rooms being so quick and so hard, and we saw so many people not get to communicate the way they wanted to, I think it's just a really hard balance. Who's everyone rooting for? We're at Final 5. We've got Chris, Steve, Katie, Swale, and Rue, 3 of the Gen 1 legends. Oh my God, the Gen 1 people, Katie also, but the 3 winners. That's pretty cool. 3 winners sitting in the Final 5. I think that they all had conversations. I think Katie and Steve had a lot of conversations, and Chris and Steve individually, but I don't think the 3 of them have really talked about that thing regardless. That's pretty crazy that they did that, as people say. Katie and Rue, the Final 2 we deserve. That would be a cute Final 2 if it was a Final 2. I mean, personally, I'm all in on the I don't want to play favorites. I think Katie and Steve have been playing a great game. I've been really impressed with Rue. I think Rue has really gained steam as she went along. I also think Chris Thomas has really, someone says Christ has risen. I think that we're seeing endgame Chris again. I think he was, shaky there a little bit, but he just decided to play bold, and he's at his best when his back's against the wall, and that's exactly where he's been the last few rounds. And I also love Swale. I see the chat too. I just, out of the 5, I wouldn't see him playing winner game. I think argument for CT is he's the most high-profile winner here, and arguably could have been considered the biggest threat here in a lot of ways. And he spent 2/3 of the game getting 0 targets. He's still barely gotten targeted. There's an argument to be made there. Steve, hasn't played in a while, came in unassuming. I think he played masterfully from the beginning, avoided a complete target, really good. Oh, Chris is texting me. They're about to restart, Chris. I just think Steve has really navigated the game well. He's been in a good spot. Really interesting decision there. I mean, I think in some ways, you definitely can make the argument he should have vetoed that. And in other ways, I would say, he probably can't beat Victoria. And I think he thinks maybe he has a shot against Chris Thomas to make a case. But I think if Victoria got into the end, she would have won. And so I think you can make the pitch both ways, and it's going to be tough to see, but I don't think it's as obvious as it initially seemed. Steve's got to beat him. Rue, like I said, came in not really well known by anyone here. I don't think she knew a lot of the players. Maybe one of the only people who hadn't seen most of the seasons, from what I can tell, maybe pieces of it. But it's been really fun to watch her. She's been really charming. She has been in a lot of alliances and has maneuvered back and forth. I think she's earned a lot of trust with people. And then Katie, oh my God, Katie. I mean, I've always said that I think Katie is one of the most naturally gifted players I've ever seen play Survivor. But, I mean, I don't know. I hope people see it. I don't know if it's just me seeing it, but from what I've seen, Katie has just crushed every single round. Always willing to throw out names when it's the right time, building those alliances together. I'm definitely worried that she's going to be cut at 5 or 4, a big threat. She doesn't have an idol anymore. But, I mean, we got to give her a round of applause. I think she's played an absolutely killer game again. So I'm really excited to see what happens. I'm going to shut up now as they go to the Final 5, and I'm really excited to see it. We are right about, I think it's 7,500 last I checked. But there's a couple things to make a donations push towards the end. And let's do it.
I was the whole way because all the way through the Phil debacle too. It was crazy.
Yeah. If you weren't with the comp, I think we would have been good.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I always just wanted the comp out, and he always just wanted me out.
You guys are just going at each other's throats regardless of what everyone else was trying to do. Me and Phil were just all right, I guess here we go.
Pretty much exactly what happened. It was my first game. I was new.
But yeah, the cops better text me and be like, dude, no way. It's all good, Chris. Could have been you at the end, brother. The cop, that is.
All right. We have everyone here. We're going to start.
Okay.
Oh, I was chewing with my volume on. That's so gross.
Give the viewers what they want, Jay.
Donate to my chewing. All right. Final 5. This is a challenge that is one of my favorites. For this challenge, it is called Invisible Chair.
You already sound like I'm going to start sweating again.
Doing like wall sits over here.
That's my fear right now.
What do you say?
Wall
Nothing.
sits.
Yep.
In this challenge, guys, you need to invisible chair, sit up against the wall until you win. Until you're the last one.
Oh, it actually is a wall sit.
You get 90 degrees. You can keep your hands on your knees. After about 5 minutes, I'll do no hands. It's a little bit harder. Your butt needs to be against the wall. Your shoulders and back and head also need to be. And that angle that I did with that great lighting is definitely preferred.
All right, I need a minute to find it.
I need to find good lighting. Sorry about my lighting been terrible.
So just to get started, find the wall you're gonna do and just stand there. And then I'll be like, okay, show me what it looks like when you lean down.
Man, my setup is getting more and more ratchet.
Yeah, seriously. I still have all these shirts from 12 hours ago.
Is this? I probably need to show you more, right?
A little further back, and angles are great. Like the Steve, that looks amazing. Good work. Where's Rue at?
Dang it. Yeah, you can't really see my angle from here.
You can also put your laptop on the ground.
I don't have that many empty walls in my room.
You can also use your door, Rue. Swally, can you lower the screen a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it back
Chris,
further.
that is gonna be good. Thank you. All right, Katie on. Let's see. Steve, that's great.
Good.
Swale, let's see.
Lower.
Can you just go like this? Like just lower your screen. Great. Katie, that's approved. Rue, let's see it. Swale, approved. Once you're lower, great. All right. Rue, that's not gonna be okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Just push your computer back as far as you can, like against the wall, and then just lower it a little bit. It's gonna be okay. All right, that looks good. Okay, that is gonna be good to go. Okay. Everyone get into position, and I will give you a 10-second clock down to bend into position.
You're just looking for get out of 90 and you're out, basically?
If you fall, you're out. If you're not at 90 degrees, I'm gonna call you out, okay?
Got it.
All right, your hands can be anywhere except for the wall and the floor, okay? Get into position in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swallowing these lower, a lot lower, 90 degrees, dude. All right, we are live. A little bit lower, Swally. A little bit lower, Steve, I believe. Everyone else is looking. Katie, a hair lower. All righty. Does anyone have a weight that they're using against their feet?
No.
All right, your feet should be free on the ground. It shouldn't be against another wall. Swallow, your feet aren't touching the other wall, right?
No, they're not.
All right, don't touch that wall. You cannot touch that wall.
Yeah,
Swallow, a hair lower, please.
This is as 90 as I can go. I think my shorts are baggy. That's why I can't see.
Hands on knees are okay to start. Hands on anywhere except for the floor or the wall is fine. Chris, definitely a little bit lower. Need that 90 degrees. Katie, you look great. Rue, awesome. Steve, wonderful. Some of you guys look like you are on the John.
Much more comfortable, my friend.
We are going to go until there is a winner. Who's burning?
I
am.
Keep your shoulders on the wall as much as you can.
Yeah, I'll let y'all have that one. Oh God.
Steve is out of the challenge. Steve will not be safe.
I have so much work to do in the general strength department. 3 rolls of toilet paper should not knock me out. Anyway, good luck, y'all.
All right. Swally a little bit lower. You're sneaking. Oh, Rue has fallen. Rue is out. Rue, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I appreciate the workout, though.
It's between Katie, Swale. Yeah, camera off, Steve. Chris, Thomas, Katie on, and Swale. All right. We are now going to go to the second phase, which is no hands anywhere. So your hands must be free flying in the air. It begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Hands cannot be touching anything. Yeah, keep them up. Don't put them behind you like that, Chris, if you can. Sorry, Swale, I saw that. Your hands touched your knees. You are out. Chris, Thomas, I'm being told that you put your hands on your body. Is that true?
No. I just have there like a praying sign in front of me.
Okay.
No, JS, we're just saying make sure he's not putting his hands on
Let's
his
not
chest.
have them touch each other. Take them away from praying. You're fine. You're still in the challenge. Just have them up like you are right now. Katie, a little bit lower, please. You guys are competing for a spot in the final 4.
Keep fighting, y'all.
Good fight.
Chris, a little lower. It looks, yeah, that's fine.